1. Bible records, 124 miracles. 18a. Miracles are those acts that only God can perform, usually superseding natural laws. Baker's Dictionary of the Bible defines a miracle as an event in the external world brought about by the immediate agency or the simple volition of God. It goes on to add that a miracle occurs to show that the power behind it is not limited to the laws of matter or mind as it interrupts fixed natural laws. So the term supernatural applies quite accurately? B. Miracles are also known as signs and wonders. C. Here we have one of the 124 miracles recorded in the Bible. 2. Miracle 18, Snake, Aaron's rod changed into a serpent, Exodus 7:10-12. A. Aaron's rod changed into a serpent. Exodus 7:10-12 New King James Version, NKJV 10 So Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh, and they did so, just as the Lord commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. 11 But Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, so the magicians of Egypt, they also did in like manner with their enchantments. 12 For every man threw down his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. B. Serpent, Hebrew, Nahash, Greek, Ophis. I. Serpents are frequently mentioned in Scripture. More than 40 species are found in Syria and Arabia. The poisonous character of the serpent is alluded to in Jacob's blessing on Dan, Genesis 49:17. See Proverbs 30:18-19, James 3:7, Jeremiah 8:17. 2. The serpent is first mentioned in connection with the history of the temptation and fall of our first parents, Genesis 3. It has been well remarked regarding this temptation. 3. A real serpent was the agent of the temptation, as is plain from what is said of the natural characteristic of the serpent in the first verse of the chapter, 3:1, and from the curse pronounced upon the animal itself. But that Satan was the actual tempter, and that he used the serpent merely as his instrument, is evident, 1. From the nature of the transaction, for although the serpent may be the most subtle of all the beasts of the field, yet he has not the high intellectual faculties which the tempter here displayed. 2. In the New Testament it is both directly asserted and in various forms assumed that Satan seduced our first parents into sin, John 8:44, Romans 16:20, 2 Corinthians 11:3-14, Revelation 12:9, 20-2. 4. This word is used symbolically of a deadly, subtle, malicious enemy, Luke 10:19.